Been a crazy day, guys. Let's finish this real quick. Only 4 spots left. We can bang this out real quick. It's been a long day. Been tornado warned, I think, 3 times today so far. Nonsense. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go grab a Pepsi. Hold on. See? If you hear the thunder, no. Alright, let's see if anybody... see what I mean? Already interrupted. But I'm here. I'm here. Weather killing me, guys. Killing me. But I need y'all to, I need people here in order to vote, so I'll wait and see if anybody shows up. I know y'all might be having bad weather. Who knows what's going on. Yeah, 3 tornado warnings so far, and we're still not out of the woods yet. More storms on the way, so it's crazy, guys, crazy. At one point, we actually had to go into the closet. I think that was before my last stream, but I don't know. Hope everybody out there is being safe. If you're in a prone area right now, keep your eyes out for it. So we got 4 spots left for the ACC logos bracket. Who do we got left? Hold on. Is that 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3. We got 4. Who did I not mark it? NC State. Okay. So the 4 left. Duke. Syracuse. Virginia Tech. Yeah, that was Thunder. Wake Forest. I might have waited too late to do this. We'll see if anybody shows up. Actually, I might restart this because that interruption might have thrown people off. If I don't get anybody up in here anytime soon. Kind of hot too. Kind of hot in here. Yeah, we still got storms going on outside, so if you hear thunder, it's thunder. So we are working on 10, 11, 12, 13. Those 4 spots. Duke, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, and Wake Forest are left. So basically, you're going to be voting on who the best of those 4 are. Who do you think has the best logo out of Duke, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, and Wake Forest? I mean, even if there's only one person here, you know, pretty much your vote determines it. Because I don't see anybody else. Might be too late. People might be going to sleep. It's fine. I understand. No problem. So, I don't even know who's... It doesn't tell me... Hold on. Does it tell me who's in here? No, it don't tell me who's in here. So, if you want to vote and pretty much determine the last 4 spots, just... let me know who you think the best logo out of those 4 are. Duke, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, Wake Forest. Who's the best out of those 4? I would take, personal opinion, I would take Virginia Tech. But that's just me. I like how the V and the T connects. But you might like Duke, you might like Syracuse, or you might like Wake Forest more. You never know. We'll see if more people show up real quick. I mean, I could do it myself, but I'd like to get the input of my subscribers. It's gone well so far. They've already picked the SEC. I don't have that paper right in front of me, but so far for the ACC, Georgia Tech was voted the best. Miami 2, Clemson was voted 3, Boston College 4, Notre Dame 5, Virginia 6, Louisville 7, North Carolina 8, NC State 9. And then there's a gap. Florida State was super chatted into the 14th spot, and Pitt was super chatted into the 15th spot. Rules are simple. You type in who you think the remaining best logo is. That counts as a vote. A super chat counts as how many ever people's in the chat plus your vote. And then, of course, you can super chat any team into any spot, and it's locked. No vote, no nothing, done deal. That's what happened with Pitt. I had a fellow West Virginia subscriber jump on the live show, and he super chatted Pitt into last place. So that's how Pitt ended up in last place. And then I had a Miami subscriber super chat Florida State into 14th place because he doesn't like Florida State. And then a Georgia fan played some mind games. Yesterday in my SEC rankings, I had a Georgia Tech fan super chat Georgia into last place. So Georgia was penciled in as the 14th seed for my brackets, my logo brackets. Well, today, a Georgia fan actually super chatted Georgia Tech to the 1 spot. That's some mind games right there. And I think it worked. I think it rattled Sea-Dog. He saw it. He's the Georgia Tech fan that super chatted Georgia into last place. He was like, what's going on? What is this? So, yeah, I think the Georgia fan played reverse psychology in it, and it might have worked. It might have worked. I could tell that that Sea-Dog was wondering what the heck was going on. Kind of funny stuff right there. So, if nobody votes, my vote for the next best would be... Here would be my order for the next 4 best. The next one would be Virginia Tech, and then I would take Duke, and then I would take Syracuse, and then I would take Wake Forest. So if nobody votes, that's how the next 4 will be placed. We've already settled 1 through 9, and then 14 and 15. So we're voting on the 10 spot, the 11 spot, the 12 spot, and the 13 spot. So it's whoever you think the best logo out of Duke, Syracuse, Virginia Tech, and Wake Forest are. That's who will go in the 10th spot. So I'll go ahead and pencil in Virginia Tech as the 10. Now this can change if people come in or I get backlash from this. I don't know what could happen. So 10 would be Virginia Tech. 11 would be Duke. Syracuse would be 3. Wake Forest 4. So we still have those last 4 spots we have to decide, guys. Let's see who's in the house. I saw Nate Beast is in the house. Wisconsin fan is here. Who you like? First time here. We have a be nice, guys. This guy's first time he's been here. Don't run him off. I'm just kidding. They're pretty good. Basically, it's pretty simple what we're doing today, and for the next couple days. I had this idea, and when I have an idea, I run with it. So my idea is this: I'm gonna make brackets of all 130 teams. There's gonna be 8 regions, and because of the math, 2 play-in games. But before you can have brackets, you have to have seeding, and that's what the live shows are about. The live shows, what I'm doing is I'm having my subscribers or whoever's in the chat, you don't have to be a subscriber, whoever's in the chat, vote on the seedings. The SEC has already been decided. That was voted on yesterday. The ACC is almost decided. We got 4 spots left. So here's what the ACC looks like. Wait, let me read this real quick. Who you like says, I went down to the Slob Olympics, but I didn't get there until Saturday after everything was over. I was only down there a couple of hours. You had already left. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to leave after the events because I had to get back home. Family obligations. But I got there Friday evening, spent the night Friday, did the events. It was awesome. It was great. And I strongly suggest, if you have a YouTube channel, I strongly suggest that you go next year. It's fun. It's awesome. I had a blast. And it helped my channel. Whenever I went to the Slob Olympics, I was sitting at 953, I guess. And 2 days later, I was over 1,000. So it got me over the 1,000 subscriber mark. That's not why I went. That was just kind of a side effect that I wasn't thinking of that it would affect me. But the Slob Olympics themselves, amazing. And I think next year we're going to Pigeon Forge. I don't know what the dates are, but even if you don't have a YouTube channel, you need to go. It was an awesome time. But the business here tonight, 4 last spots for the ACC. 10, 11, 12, 13. The 4 left are Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, Wake Forest. Basically, I'm just asking you, who do you think has the best logo out of those 4? Do you think it's Virginia Tech? Do you think it's Duke? Do you think it's Syracuse? Or do you think it's Wake Forest? Out of those 4, who do you think has the best? There's literally 3 ways to vote. The first one, you simply comment. You comment who you think should be the next one, who has the best, and that counts as 1 vote. Or you can super chat your pick, and that would count for how many ever's in the chat plus yourself. So it would count for like multiple votes, like 5, 6, 7, how many ever's in here. And then there's the third option, and that is super chat a team to go in a specific spot right then and there. Can't be voted on. Done deal. All right, so for 10th spot, first vote, Duke. Let me write them down real quick. Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, and Wake Forest. So we got 1 vote for, even if it's just 1 vote, that's fine. We'll go on that 1 vote. Duke is got 1 vote for that 10th spot. Does everybody agree with him, or do you have another vote? The best logo. Wisconsin fan says Wake Forest. So Duke and Wake Forest have 1 vote. Who has the best logo out of Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, and Wake Forest? That's all I'm wanting to know. You don't have to do a super chat. Just put it in the comments section. It'll count as a vote. No problem. We have a tie right now. If necessary, I'll break the tie. No problem. But I try to leave it up to my audience. Scott says Virginia Tech. I agree with you, Scott. So now, just to let y'all know, my tie-breaking vote would go to Virginia Tech. So if you think it's anybody other than Virginia Tech, then you need to vote. Otherwise, it's probably going to go to Virginia Tech because that's who I would vote for. But it's up to y'all. And I know on some I might be lagging, so I'll give y'all extra time to see if you want to vote. I already did my video on how I ranked the logos. So now I'm leaving it up to my subscribers, and y'all will literally determine the seedings to these brackets. Literally, that's what we're doing. I'm leaving it up to y'all. Rice says vote Duke or you're grounded. Yikes. I would have to go to Virginia Tech. I would have to go with Virginia Tech as far as the best logo out of those 4. Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, Wake Forest. I think Virginia Tech would have the best logo. Honestly, you know what? I could do. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I might be able to help y'all out real quick because I'm not doing the daggone computer thing. That did not work. So basically, I'll do like a quick little. Let's see. There's Virginia Tech. I can't do the colors though. I'm not doing that. That's Virginia Tech. That's gonna be Duke, I think. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, that looks about right. I think. This might not be good. I don't know. Close enough. Yeah, that's close enough. I like it. Syracuse is a pain. Jeez, it's a pain. That, and then I gotta go all the way down, and like that. Syracuse looks like it would be easy to draw, but dadgum, it is not. This is gonna look wanky. But I did my best, and that's all that matters. Except when it doesn't. Straight down, straight down. I gotta do the curve down here too. Oh, that's gonna look bad, guys. The Syracuse one looks bad, and then you got the Wake Forest. It's just like the W and the F. Alright, so Emmett Matthews going in the transfer portal. I mean, I kind of expected that. The dude's very up and down and not consistent. Can't fault that. Hold on, let me see who you voted for real quick. Who did you vote for? Wake Forest. So you're changing yours to Virginia Tech. So hold on, let me write this down. Virginia Tech. Then we have Duke. Then we have Syracuse. And then we have Wake Forest. Alright, so Virginia Tech has 2 votes so far, and Duke has 1. So here we go, guys. I don't know if that's backwards or not, but that's basically what the logo's got. So Virginia Tech has 2 votes as the best remaining logo. I can't do the colors. Duke has 1. Syracuse and Wake Forest don't have any votes. So out of those 4, and this is just the best drawing I can do on the spur of the moment. Out of those 4, who do you think has the best logo? I'll hold that up there for y'all and see if y'all can I hope that's turned around right, but if it's not, oh well. The mirror effect works sometimes it don't. Scott said it happened this afternoon. Yeah, I mean, I think what happened was that loss to Syracuse affected the younger dudes, like, tremendously. Emmett Matthews Jr. wasn't, that big of a contributor. I'm not talking trash about the dude. It's just he wasn't one of our main guys. I'm more worried about Sean McNeil going to the NBA and Derek. Well, I know Derek Culver is. Who was the other guy? It was Sean McNeil and dadgummit. It was somebody else. I can't think of his name right now. But anyways, as far as this vote goes, any more votes? Any more votes? I'm about to wrap this one up. Wisconsin changed to Virginia Tech. Wisconsin fan did. And we got 1 for Duke. So, Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, and Wake Forest. Who do you think is the best logo out of those 4? I would vote Virginia Tech, but it looks like I won't have to break the tie. So I'm going to do the credence claw real quick. Ready? This is for Virginia Tech grabbing that 10 spot, and I wouldn't have to change that, by the way. Going once, and I'll give you a few seconds after I say it. Going once, going twice, it's going to be Virginia Tech. See if anybody changes their votes or anything. Nope, I think we're good. All right. Now, 11th place. Who has the best after that? Duke, Syracuse, Wake Forest. 3 choices. That's it. Best logo out of those 3. Duke, Syracuse, Wake Forest. Duke, Syracuse, Wake Forest. Who has the best? If I voted, oh, that's tough. That one's tough. Those are pretty close. That's splitting hairs right there, guys. Who y'all got? Best logo out of... Gotta scroll down. Oh, I didn't see you, Hog. The things didn't refresh. What's going on, man? And you voted Virginia Tech, so that works. Georgia Tech was actually voted the #1 logo in the ACC. Actually, they weren't really voted in. Okay, let me explain the rules real quick so you understand what's going on. So, I'm making brackets. I'm going to make videos, release them, and have people vote it on, everywhere. Count all the votes. But I have to seed every conference before I make the brackets. That's what the live shows are for. So there's three ways to vote for the team you think has the best logo. Number 1, regular chat. Vote. That counts as 1 vote. 1 vote. After that, super chat. if you super chat, that counts for yourself and whoever else is in the chat. So, if you super chatted your answer now, it would count as 5 votes. Or the last way to vote. You can actually super chat a team and put them wherever you want them in a specific spot. That would not get voted on. Here's an example. I had a fellow West Virginia fan on my show earlier because we actually started this earlier in the day. He super chatted and said Pitt in last place. And that's how Pitt got last place. Simply because he super chatted and said Pitt in last place. And Pitt is indeed in last place because of that. I hope that makes sense. That's the best way I can explain it. But anyways, we are on to, we got 3 spots left. 11, 12, and 13. So far, here's what the rankings look like. Georgia Tech was super chatted into first place. Can't be changed. I try to make the super chats more valuable, but because you're literally contributing money to the show, and I appreciate it. So I try to reward you for that. So a super chat cannot be overruled at any time, at any place. Done deal. You super chat, it's done. Second place, Miami, voted in. But if you want to super chat somebody else in the second place, we would move it down. Clemson, voted in. Boston College, voted in. Notre Dame, voted in. Let me start over. First place, Georgia Tech, super chat, done deal. Second place, Miami, voted in. Third place, Clemson, voted in. Fourth place, Boston College, voted in. Fifth place, Notre Dame, voted in. Sixth, Virginia, voted. 7, Louisville, voted. 8, North Carolina, voted. 9, NC State, voted. 10, Virginia Tech, voted. And then 14, Florida State, super chat, cannot be moved. And last place, Pitt, super chat, cannot be moved. So there's 3 that are literally locked. You can't super chat over them because they're already locked. So we have these last 3 spots, 11, 12, 13, and 3 teams left. Duke, Syracuse, Wake Forest. Who has the best out of those 3? Have we already gotten voted? I agree with you, Michael Hogg. I had Virginia Tech in my top 3. Notre Dame should be at the bottom. Well, I mean, if the lowest you could put Notre Dame with the super chat would be 13th. Notre Dame is sitting at 5th. The only way that they could be moved is with the super chat. But 14th and 15th has already been locked with the super chat. So you could put them as low as 13th, and that's it. But as far as 11th place, who you got? Who y'all got, guys? 11th place. Scott says Duke. Sorry, I didn't see this. Scott says Duke, and Rice says Duke. So we got 2 votes for Duke. It's going to be close for this one. Scott says Grand Canyon's men's basketball player, senior Oscar Freyer, passed away in a car crash days after... What? In NCAA tournament. He was 23 years old. Wow. Wow. Hogg says, Bullcrap, Virginia Tech should be number 1, not number 3 with you on that GBD. I think I actually have them number 4. In my rankings, I have Miami number 1. I think the symbol is recognizable, it's iconic, it's simple, but it was well thought out, and the colors make it pop. Like, that is one of my favorite logos in all of college football. Also, I ranked Clemson number 2. A lot of people have tigers for their logos. Clemson was the only one that thought of a paw print. Simple, recognizable. The brand of it is amazing. You look at LSU, they have the eye of the tiger, which is kind of cool, but there's a lot of detail. It doesn't really pop all that much. It does look cool, but it is what it is. Missouri's tiger, not bad, not terrible, but doesn't really pop. Clemson's logo with that tiger paw, one color orange, great. And then the only other logo I had above Virginia Tech was North Carolina, that baby blue NC. So I had Miami, Clemson, North Carolina, and Virginia Tech. And I do like Virginia Tech's logo. It's not a bad logo at all. It is a great logo. But I think the colors is what hurts it just a little bit. The design is great. But it is what it is. What logo? What logo am I going to use for Purdue when I do the Big Ten? It's going to be the P, just the P that looks kind of stretched out. Basically, if you go on to ESPN and look at the logos, those are the ones I'm going to use. Reason being, there's a reason. You already know this. There's a lot of variations to logos, so I can't like pick the best of this or the worst of that, or who I think is the best of. My opinion might be different than others, so I have to have them on a level playing field. So I'm trying to just pick the logos that ESPN uses. Case in point, for the Pac-12, USC, they have the Trojan on the helmet, but they're using the SC right now, the interlocking SC. So that's the one I'm going to use. And honestly, I think the interlocking SC would be better. That Trojan, it's okay, but it looks kind of weird. It's not the best soldier mascot or logo. Michigan State has a really good Spartan silhouette. I love it. I digress, though. As far as 11th place, Duke has 2 votes. We also have Syracuse and Wake Forest. Who y'all got? Are we going with Duke for number 11? Appreciate y'all hitting the like button, by the way. That's awesome. That's a lot of likes. Duke has 2 votes, but there's also Syracuse and Wake Forest for that 11th place spot. Does anybody else want to vote? I'm about to pencil in Duke in the 11th spot. Anybody else want to vote before I pencil this in? All right, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to credence it. I'm going to credence call it real quick. Wisconsin fan goes Syracuse. Never mind. That pulls it a little bit closer. Anybody else want to vote? We got Duke, Syracuse, and Wake Forest. I have to ask you, GBD, which school has the better logo, Virginia Tech or West Virginia? Personally, I think West Virginia, only because if you look at it, and it's not because I like West Virginia better, but if you look at it, this could not have been designed any better. You got the W and the interlocking V. Whoever thought of that idea was thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box. That right there is genius in my opinion. Not just because it's my team, but I mean, I guess if you write it down, you could think of locking it, but even a regular WV doesn't look as good as the out, and it really does look like it's, spreading and flying. That's why they call it the flying WV. It's not a regular W and a V that interlocks. It's W and V that interlocks, and it stretches out, and it looks like it's flying. It's great. I love it. But the Virginia Tech logo is great. I do like it. That was well thought out as well. You got the V that turns into the T. Good stuff. I also like Georgia Tech. You have the G, and the hook that comes back forms the T that comes out of it. Some people actually think whenever they do the initials, like Wake Forest, it just looks like somebody drew a W and a F together. Like Wake Forest, okay. Who else? Oh, North Carolina, the N and the C. It's the baby blue that's its saving grace. They could have done a little bit better, but it does pop. It is iconic, and the baby blue, something about that. I don't like Boston College, but it was voted in the 4th place. It is what it is. And, that's what y'all voted on, so that's what I'm writing down. Right now, we're working on 11th place, and right now, Duke is leading Syracuse 2-1 as far as the best logo remaining. I like the W on the helmet. The Bucky Badger looks a little cartoonish to me. I would say I've done research on old logos versus new logos. I looked at the difference between the old logo and the new logo for Michigan State. The old logo looked like a disgruntled Spartan, cartoonish. New logo, just a silhouette of the Spartan helmet. Genius move. Love the eye. I can't wait to do the Big Ten. The Big Ten has some good logos. They have some really good logos. But anyways, let's wrap these last 3 spots up. 11th spot is between Duke, Syracuse, Wake Forest. Duke is leading Syracuse 2-1. If you're not happy how the rankings are, you can always super chat a team into a different spot, except for first place is locked up, last place is locked up, and second to last place is locked up. But any spot except for those three spots, fair game. You can put any team anywhere except for first place, 14th place, and 15th place. That's it. Let me see if there's any more votes before I, yeah, I agree about West Virginia. All right, so I'm going to call it out. Duke for 11th place. Here we go. Here's your chance for a last second vote. Duke for 11th place. Going once. Going twice. It's going to be Duke. So let me mark Duke out. And now it comes to 12 and 13. Two teams. One will go in 12th and one will go in 13th. We're still voting on the best one. Who's the best? Syracuse or Wake Forest? Logo. Who has the best logo? Syracuse or Wake Forest? And we will officially have our seedings after this. Who has the best? Syracuse or Wake Forest? I'm going to rewrite this because it kind of got sloppy. Let's see if anybody's... nobody's voted yet. Hey, give a vote real quick, Mike. You like Syracuse or Wake Forest? Vote before you leave. Who you like better as far as logo goes? Let's see if you voted. Yeah, I do like the train. I agree with that. That's a good observation. Or the train that looks like it's coming at you with the brush guard on the front. I like that. Yeah, that's the only mechanical logo that I can think of that's intimidating. It looks like a train is coming at you and about to run you over. All right, guys. Who has the better logo, Syracuse or Wake Forest? Syracuse or Wake Forest? And that'll be that. I mean, if you're going to leave it up to me, I'll say Syracuse has the better logo. But I was going to let y'all vote. It's up to y'all. Who got the better logo? Syracuse or Wake Forest? Yeah, I can make up a song out of anything. Anybody voting? Oh, scroll up. There we go. All right, so Scott says... We got another tie. Scott says Wake Forest. And Wisconsin fan says Syracuse. If it remains a tie, I'm going to go with Syracuse. Scott's changing over to Syracuse. All right. That's cool. That'll work. Anybody else want to vote? It's about to be a done deal. Syracuse, Wake Forest, best logo. Going once. Twice. Done. We got our rankings. All right, so let me write this in real quick. Miami, Clemson, Boston College, Notre Dame, Virginia. These aren't bad rankings. They're not bad. Louisville. Some I don't agree with, but, you know, it's all good. North Carolina. Man, when I present the brackets, people are going to be like, why is that team seated that low or that team seated that high? That's going to be hilarious. NC State. Virginia Tech. Yeah, Virginia Tech at 10. I don't agree with that, but it is what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dadgummit. I always do that. Always freaking do that. Hold on, guys. Crap. So I only seeded to 14, so I messed them up. Hate it when I do that. I got this though. 13, 14, 15. There we go. Alright, so Georgia Tech voted the best. Yeah, people will be shocked on that one. Miami second. That one's not bad. I had Miami as number 1. Not bad. Clemson 3. I had Clemson 2, so that's not bad. Boston College 4. Don't know about that one. Don't really agree. Notre Dame 5. Nope. Definitely don't agree with that. 6 Virginia. That's not a bad logo. 7 Louisville. Yep, I like that Cardinal. 8 North Carolina. Too low. Too low. But it is what it is. No problem. NC State. About where I'd expect. Virginia Tech 10. Way too low. Way too low in my opinion. Duke 11. That's about right, actually. Syracuse 12. That's about right. Wake Forest 13. Yep. Florida State 14. Strongly disagree. I think Florida State has a top 5 logo in the ACC. And then Pitt 15. Strongly agree. So there we go. Our final seeding for the ACC bracket is going to be the number 1 seed will be Georgia Tech, 2 Miami, 3 Clemson, 4 Boston College, 5 Notre Dame, 6 Virginia, 7 Louisville, 8 North Carolina, 8 North Carolina, 9 NC State, 10 Virginia Tech, 11 Duke, 12 Syracuse, 13 Wake Forest, 14 Florida State, and 15 Pitt. So there's your rankings. I appreciate y'all's help. Tomorrow we might do maybe I need to do a group of 5 just to keep it fresh. I don't want to do all the Power 5s and then only have the group of 5s left. So tomorrow we'll go Conference USA. How about that? We'll vote on Conference USA logos tomorrow. And we'll keep this thing going, get the brackets done, and we'll see what happens. That's going to be very, very interesting. As usual, I appreciate everybody that stops by and, chats, talks, hits the like. We did not have a very big audience for this video. 10 likes. That is awesome, guys. Awesome. Well done. Good job. Make sure I didn't miss anybody on here. Wisconsin fan, Michael Hogg. Scott, what's up, bud? Rise, he had to go. Let's see. Anybody else? Caleb was on here. I did not see you, Caleb. I'm sorry. I do not have any names yet, but I will definitely think of that. Who you like? He was here. New viewer. If you haven't already, man, hit the subscribe button, man. This is we talk sports all the time. Not necessarily logo stuff like that, but this is 100% a sports channel. So if you enjoy that, you'll enjoy this channel. So I gotta run, guys. It's getting late, time for bed, but I wanted to get that nailed down. Appreciate your input. Appreciate you voting. And we'll see what we can come up with tomorrow. And don't forget to check out my other video that I did, not a live, a regular video, talking about the preseason of college football. I'm just hoping the regular season is normal. We need normal college football. We need it. All right? So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you on my next live show.